Hey guys, I got some packages in for the E46. I thought I'd just unbox them and unwrap them for you guys to see. Got my center caps for the stock wheels. These things are beautiful, real pretty. You notice on the flanges here how the holes are recessed. That's because if you buy like the cheap eBay ones, they'll have the thick flanges on them, and then you have to get extended exhaust manifold studs. These right here, they recess back because the s54 exhaust studs, they're not as long as the older engines. And a lot of people complain about the cheap headers. And this is a direct bolt-on. It fits the manifold studs and everything. So here's another look at the other side of the header pipe. So that's the set, and I'm pleased with them. I think they look good. Cool. That's all I got in so far, guys. I'm gonna have the blacked out kidney grills coming in. I'm gonna have the motor mounts coming in, and I also ordered the K+D CAN bus adapter to USB port, so I can download INPA and NCS, I think is the name of the software that allows you to recode. It's got a little weld-on emblem. It says Megan exhaust on it. Joseph, he's put some amber turn signals in on the Integra. And he also got the newer updated tail lights on it. These are full red. They don't have the amber turn signal on the side. So he got that. He also trimmed his, he wanted to shell out the rear hatch area, so he carved out the rear back panel so it looks real clean on both sides. So it looks like the interior is complete when the back seat's in, but the rear is going to be shelled out. He's going to get him a strut tower brace across the back. He did a little plug delete on the antenna, and he bought him a little antenna box right there, so he can still have an antenna to operate his radio. But cool, man. Heck yeah, guys. And I like how some of you guys get in touch with me, whether through the comments or Facebook on the M3 who's following me. And there was a guy who contacted me this morning on Facebook. So you notice I was doing the M3 theme. Bobby Escoda. So Bobby Escoda, if you're watching this video, man, I appreciate you getting in touch with me on Facebook, letting me know about a M3 front bumper cover that's for sale locally here. I hit the guy up. He told me that he hit me back when he gets to his mom's house. He's gonna see if he still has it. He said he might have sold it with the body, the parts car he sold. So I'm still waiting to hear back on that guy, but thank you, Bobby, for getting in touch with me and letting me know about that. I would have missed it. I got the bumper cover, guys. I wasn't sure if I could make it work or not. It is a knockoff one. Here it is, M3. This is really light, but he didn't have the slider brackets right here that go onto those brackets on the body. So with that being said, I wasn't sure if I can make it work, or the one I have them on the other stock bumpers, and I'm wondering if I can just, since it is E46 and E46, if those brackets will mount up in here. That's what I got to figure out. If I can do that, then I'll use this bumper. If I can't do that, then I don't think I'm gonna use this bumper. But in the end, I got it for 20 bucks because of that reason. I was like, I don't know, you know, if I can make it work or not, and I'm not gonna buy something for $100 if it's not gonna work. I'd just put my money, a little bit more money on top of that, and buy a new one. Hey guys, another day at the garage. I I finally got to get a chance to get my motor power washed. My buddy, he's over there, he's got a water outlet, so I went to the house and got my long hose and my power washer. So we're gonna move some stuff around right here. We're gonna put the engine on the engine hoist. We're gonna move Joseph's Integra out the way. We're gonna go that way with it, have it out in the front little parking area, and we're gonna power wash that bad boy clean. Alright guys, I got it all cleaned up. Look how pretty she come out. She looks like a whole new motor now. Nice and pretty. I really had to get in there really good and clean it up. I think maybe the Vanos gasket is leaking because it had a lot of caked on oil and grit down the front timing cover. And typically that's what goes bad, is the gaskets on the Vanos. But I got in there as best I could. I got in all the little nooks and crannies. Even got up underneath it really well. So I got that one cleaned up, and I got the opportunity. I went ahead and cleaned off the Skyline engine as well. This has a lot of freaking like salt water. I mean, it rusted the block pretty good. Oxidized the aluminum pieces, which I have a new water pump and everything, and I'm gonna tear this engine down and just with a metal wire wheel, I'll get all this rust and debris off the block, and then I'll reshoot it with some paint. But once I have the engine separated, I'll clean more in detail. But I mean, look, it's all oxidized pretty good. I also went ahead and cleaned up the transmission as well, so later on I can clean the oxidization, if I'm saying it right, off of the aluminum, and I can shoot it with some aluminum paint and make it look new again. Since we have the pressure washer here, we're going to go ahead and clean the dirtiness out of the E46 rear bumper assembly that I talked about in the previous episode. So we're going to get that thing all nice and clean so I can sand that down and reshoot it. Alright, cool. We got the area cleaned up and rearranged. Now I got the engine right here on the outside so I can access it more easily than it being stuffed way in the corner. I rearranged the engines back there. Got Nissan parts piled up right here, parts bins over there. But I got the E46 seats right there. But that's cool. It gives me an opportunity now to, if I got to work on this, it ain't going to be a big deal. So cool deal. I do need to fix this oil drain plug. It was stripped out and it leaks, and that's a lot of the leaking that I had on the bottom side of it over the time it was running. He never fixed that, and it just had oil all caked on the bottom side of it. But I really like the way it came out, guys. It looks beautiful. Beautiful engine, cleaned up really nice, and it's gonna look real pretty in that car. What's up, guys? Back at my house again. So today we're gonna be going ahead and sanding the bumper cover down, and we're gonna get that thing all prepped up, and then we're gonna go ahead and replace the brackets that are broken on this, get everything as it should be. Then we're gonna install the rear bumper assembly on the car, and that will be done with that. We're gonna do the hood too. Forgot all about the hood. Yeah, we're gonna do the hood too. We're gonna sand the hood down and shoot that as well. So you can see in the light now how the unevenness of it is. So we're gonna do the bumper cover over on this, and then we're going to redo the hood. And then once that's done, the whole body will be pretty much done. And then this week I'm gonna give Joseph some money to go run out to the auto paint store, and he's gonna get me some clear coat, and then we're gonna go ahead and clear coat the whole car to seal it up, so that way I can wash it like a normal vehicle and not have to worry about dirt settling in, because this is very porous. Dirt and grime can settle into that. So Joseph's out here, he's taking off the back bumper, where we're gonna get one of the mounting bolts to transfer over to the horn on that one. We want to have the horns mounted on, so after we paint it, we can just let it dry, and then we can just slide her in and bolt her right up on the back end right there. So I got my little plastic table out. I got the hood mounted up on the table, give me a more of a level surface so I'm not bent over like an old hunchback. And I'm gonna go ahead and sand that bad boy down. So I got it sanded down. This stuff is more durable than I thought, guys. This thing is durable. That coat is very durable. I have 120 grit on it, but I'm not trying to get it down to bare metal. I just want the whole surface to be even and smooth, which it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it off, let it dry, and then it'll be ready. Once we're done with the bumper, we can paint it all. There's like no sun out at all, and it is taking forever for the stuff to dry, but that's okay. You can see it's still damp, that's why it looks uneven, still on the bumper. But look how even I got that hood now that I was able to lay it up straight. So the little speckles on it is little heavy drops that went on it that ain't dry yet, but it is pretty even all the way through and through. I'm a lot more happier with this paint lay on than I did before. Before you could see the zebra striping, now not so much. Once it dries fully, it's gonna look completely even. I got this painted up, so we're gonna have to let that dry. So now I just gotta rearrange some things in the garage and make some room. It feels a little damp outside, but it's just taking forever for this to dry. And right here I laid it on a little thick and it's still trying to dry. Oh well, it looks a lot better than it did before, so I'm very happy with it. Cool deal, guys. Okay, guys, we went ahead and we got this done. So here's the finished product. Rear bumper assembly is on. That's the old one back there. It didn't have any of the brackets and pieces in there and the clips. That's why we took this one out of the junkyard. We took the whole clip with the horns, so everything's in there secure. It's on there nice. The hangers are the broken hangers are replaced with good ones. I got a little bit of dust on it from it sitting outside, but that's why I want to clear coat it, so I don't have dust on it. It'll just wipe right off. I don't have to worry about it getting in the porousness of the lining. But I'm undecided whether I'm gonna go with the eggshell or just the regular flat. But you can tell how much better this coat is on the hood. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up just right, but the texture's even. I'm very happy with the way it came out. A lot better than what it was before. I got another M3 bumper cover coming in. The one that I got off the guy just don't fit right. I think it was for a sedan, but I'm gonna get the one with the hangers and the bumper cover so that everything is good and will match up just right. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and close out this episode. You guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and most important, share. I'd like to get the videos out more. So you go ahead and share that bad boy, and I'll see y'all on the next episode.